everyone. Thank you so much for dedicating your time and energy to be here tonight. I appreciate y'all taking the time to make your voices heard and hear ours as well. My name is Alexis Bautista Maxion. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm the current Associated Student Liaison for Andres Bonifacio Samhan, and I'm running to be your Vice Chairperson for the 2022-2023 academic year. To give a little background about myself, I am currently a third-year television, film, and media major with an emphasis in production. Outside of AB Samahan, I served on the Associated Students Sustainability Commission as the events chairperson, as well as the Student Diversity Commission, and on the Greenfest board as both the diversity designee and the sustainability designee. But truthfully, before all of this, it took me quite some time to understand my place at San Diego State. Moving on to a big campus with big transitions, entering this new space with new people, new circumstances, starting college was a whole new ballgame. It was not until I joined AB Samahan was I able to meet people who genuinely cared about making me feel comfortable, welcomed, and loved. I have so many people to thank within this organization for shaping who I am and who I will become. Ever since March 2020, I expanded out of my shell and found opportunities to involve myself within this organization. From being a SOAR board peer mentor to being involved in ABLE, and of course my roles this year as AS Liaison and on FACN board as a scriptwriter. My passion and love for this organization has grown as I have seen and felt the effects of the work we do here. It is through Samhan that I have found my purpose, to serve the community that brought me in and allowed me to share my story. That is why I'm running. The position of Vice Chairperson is not to be a placeholder or a bench warmer. It is a privilege and a responsibility to embrace. The very knowing that your actions, however small, will affect the board and the general body. I believe that quality care, as well as genuine love and concern for the direction of Samhan, is the core purpose for all leadership, and as Vice Chairperson, that is what I will accomplish with this position. That is why I'm running. Yes, this is an organization of culture and academics and socializing, but if this community is not an open one, not a loving one, how can anyone dig below the surface to reach our pillars? I see this organization with a lens of love, and in order to keep it that way, we must nourish and care for it. Over the past 50 years, we have done so much work to carry forward the accomplishments of our predecessors. But each board is only experiencing a part of the journey, never the destination. There are so many improvements we must make in order to truly be an all-inclusive community that is able to socialize together, focus on academics together, discuss politics respectfully together, and be encompassed by Filipino culture together. One of the ways I see that we can grow as an organization is through inclusivity. I can do this by expanding the role of Vice Chairperson. I do not want to just focus solely on the morale of the executive board. I strive to be able to be of assistance for the general body as a whole. Within our Constitution, the duties of Vice Chairperson are to develop the connections between executive members. However, this organization is as strong as its weakest member. We must make efforts to tend to each individual, executive member or not, a person with a title or not. As Associated Student Liaison this term, I came to learn two crucial lessons. Firstly, as Andres Bonifacio Samhan, we pride ourselves in being one of the biggest Asian American organizations on campus, as well as within the San Diego County. Of course, we can and should acknowledge this platform with pride, but it is also a responsibility we must tend to with care. As Vice Chairperson, I will make outreach be more than just networking, by potentially returning events such as Filipino New Student Orientation, even Winter Retreat. We can extend our resources to all first-year and transfer students and build community early on. It is the deep connections of the individual level that will strengthen our organization. Secondly, from my experience as AS Liaison, I see overlap between my current position and Vice Chairperson. I have learned through my current role how significant advocating for our general body and needs of our organization is. With these skills from my current position, as Vice Chairperson, I will continue to grow our external representation and voice on this campus. The 49th Executive Board, also known as Legacy Board, had a mission of just that, legacy. The board and those before me were my caretakers, my guidance, my comforters, and they still are. I want to be exactly that for the next generation of Samahan. That is what I want my legacy to be. Thank you.